Hi there, I'm Anne Marie Chase, and I have something that I'm really excited to show you. I wrote a blog post about a game called The Complete Close that I learned from my friend Catherine, and it's fantastic. But Steve over at Flippity made the game even better. He created a Flippity for us so that instead of having to project it and like write up on the board the words as students guess the words, Steve came to our rescue. So you go to flippity.net. You come down here, you need to scroll just a little bit to find the Flippity Close activity. Once you click on that, you will have a spot to type in your text. So you just go ahead and type in your text. It works with Spanish characters. I know it does not work with Japanese hiragana, so try it with your language to make sure it's going to work. But Spanish, and I assume French and English definitely work. Type in your text. Now, I've already done that. When you click generate, you will see this. Okay, the very first thing I recommend you do is click this 1, 2, 3 button. Now every word is numbered. And the second thing I would do is I would come up to my window. This is not part of Flippity, but on my computer, and I would go down to print. And I would save this document as a PDF. I would save that in my plan, so I've got it. And I would make a copy of this for all my students, because while we're guessing and filling in the words, and I'm putting them up on the front, I'm going to ask students to fill them in on their paper at their desk. The reason I'm doing this, 2 reasons. Number 1, to keep everyone focused and not screwing around. Number 2, I think it's going to be easier for them to figure out the puzzle and guess the sentences if everyone has it in front of them and they're filling it in as they go. So first, print that. Then we can start playing. And this is really, really neat. So if you click this, the show hide button right here, now we have a place where we can type in our guesses. So my class is divided into groups. The first group guesses a word that they think might be in the puzzle. And I would have told my students, this is about this is about the movie talk we did about Alma. And so the first group might guess, the word Alma, and I will type in Alma. The great thing is it is not case sensitive. Click check. Ah! And you see they pop in as they go. Yay. Students are going to fill this in, right? On their paper, they're going to be like, oh, number 7 is Alma. They'll write Alma. 31 is Alma. The nice thing is it tells me how many times it appears in the text, which will make it easy for me to assign points to that team. All right, we're going to move on to the next team. The next team might guess another word. Oh, gosh, is the word tienda in there? Oh, 1 time. So that team would get 1 point. All right. Another group's gonna guess a word. I don't know what something that might not appear. Ooh, this one. There's no L in this whole thing. Oh, shoot. No points. Go on to the next team. Now, as we go around and they're figuring out words and more words are gonna populate into here, students are gonna want to try and figure out how to make the sentences. So they might tell me, oh, sentence number 1, and they might guess the sentence. Now, I would need to have a printed copy so I can check the answer without revealing to everyone and tell them, yes, you're right. If they're right, I would make it appear so everyone can copy that in. But if it's not right, I could either tell them no on the whole sentence and not show any of the sentence, or just leave the word they were wrong on so the next team could guess and award points as we go. So I'm so excited about that. And then there's one more thing that is really cool that Steve did for us. If we hide this, we've got our text. If I wanted to show the whole text, here's everything. So we might read it all together. And if this is a little messy for you, you could click the number button to get rid of your numbers. So we might, as a whole class, read this out loud. Hay una niña que se llama Alma, etc., etc. Then, this is an activity that my Japanese teacher, Catherine, taught me that is pretty cool, where you read something together, and then you remove some of the words, and you try and read it again together. And then you take out more words and see how much you can remember to kind of build. So what you can do is click this arrow right here, and some of the words came out. So we might read with the class, Va a la casa de su amiga cuando ve una pared con muchos. And they're guessing nombres. Yes. What does Alma do? Escribe, right? So we can see if we can recreate it. If they have success with that, we can make it harder. We can take out more words and see if we can read it again. We can take out more words and see if they can use the words that are there as clues to recreate the text. So thank you so much, Steve. I am so excited about this new Flippity, and I am really excited to try it after Thanksgiving break. Thank you, everyone. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope that this works well for you.